Hi guys. So many times in life, we go through different things in different stages. And until we learn how to actually look ourselves in the mirror and start taking ownership for our own bullshit, you know, we tend to, you know, put it off as something else is causing it, somebody else is doing it to us. And that's not really true. We're unhappy with, a job, we're unhappy with a relationship, we're unhappy with, the way we look, whatever the fuck it is. But until you own your own decisions, things will never change. And many times there are people who will never see it that way. And until you remove yourself from that situation, it will continue to stay that way. And it will bring you down. I said what I said. What you hang around, what you choose to put yourself in those situations, will continue to keep that energy around you. You can have friends who, are unhappy with themselves, unhappy with their lives. But the more you continue to involve yourself in those situations, it'll drag you down. It drains your energy. So, you ever wonder why when you sit and talk to certain people, after those conversations, you are just fucking tired? It's because they've drained all of your energy. What helped you in that situation? What did you benefit? What do you get out of this friendship? Have you ever asked yourself that? When you need something, are they there for you? Are they there to help you? Do they listen to you talk? Ever? Do they ever take advice from you, really? Or do they always bitch and complain? Is everything always everybody else's fault? Do they ever change anything for themselves? It doesn't make them a bad person. They just don't see the light yet. And sometimes they're never going to see the light for themselves at the end of the tunnel because they just choose not to. They choose not to change their lives. And that's fine. We all have our own paths that we choose to take. We have to learn to accept people for where they are and where one chooses to be. Can't judge. But you can make the choice for yourself to remove yourself from the situation. You can accept your friends for who they are, or the people you love, family members, whatever. But don't complain about them either. It's a two-way street. It's hard, but it's honest. And it's same with if you're in a relationship. Are you choosing to stay here, or are you choosing to change it for yourself? You can grow together, or you can grow apart. You can't stay somewhere for the potential of something. That's a hard one for people. You can't love somebody for their potential either. You have to love somebody for who they are. You have to love yourself for who you are. Pour into yourself. The more you pour into yourself and love yourself, the more things change around you. Learn to accept yourself where you are and accept the others around you where they are. It's hard. Nobody ever said anything was easy. But the more you choose to see things for how they are, the easier stuff becomes. Don't blame anybody for anything in your life. You made the conscious decision to be where you are or to choose to stay in situations that you're in. There's always a choice. So, if you want something different, change it. But you can only change yourself in your situation, nobody else's. And don't try and force somebody to change. And it is not your job to change anybody or anything. It is your job to focus on you. Happy Friday. I love you.